Yo, 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 yo. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. And everybody on the West Coast, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. And everybody else in between this great, big, beautiful country for us. How the hell you doing? What do you do? What do you say? What's up? What's happening? It's Wednesday. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. I just made it. Now, the only thing is I got to check to make sure I got everything right today. You guys just leave my shit alone, please. We're still playing with these memes and videos and stuff. I can't do it right now, but because we're on the air. But that's all right. That's all right. That's all right. BBC News. Here we go. To start off the bat. I said good afternoon, right? Hi, everybody. Oh, it's not a kid show, so you got Rugrats, Crunchers running around time 24 and a half. If they're old enough to be in school and they're not in school and it's nice outside, kick their ass outside. Go play. If they're homeschooled, it's break time. Sorry. Give them an iPhone, iPad, Xbox, PlayStation, whatever. Put headphones on. Give them headphones. They don't need to hear me when I go off, okay? So, just saying. I'm just saying. I hate that when it pulls down on my shoulders. I don't know why. I'm just a picky guy. I guess. I don't know. What the hell? Okay, so, BBC News, EU, European Union, says Israeli strikes in Gaza go beyond what is necessary to fight Hamas. It's 3 hours ago in the Middle East. We know that. By Rachel Hagan, BBC News, 3 hours ago, right? I said that. EU's top diplomat, Kaja Kallas, has said that Israeli strikes in Gaza go beyond what is necessary to fight Hamas as the death toll there continues to mount. The food that got through yesterday, there was a post on it, and they got overrun. These people are starving there. And it's like Israel's trying to move these people around like they're pieces of chess or checkers or whatever. Move here, move here, move here, move there. They got no place to settle. Do something. That's all I'm saying. Just do something. Jesus. Kallas also said that the EU did not support a new aid distribution model backed by the U.S. and Israel, which bypasses the UN and other humanitarian organizations. We don't support the privatization of the distribution of humanitarian aid. Humanitarian aid cannot be weaponized, she said. Oh, my God. We have the two worst people. Well, really, the three. I'm going to leave Xi out of this equation for a minute. And that yin-yang in North Korea. But you got Putin, Trump, and Bibi Netanyahu. It's just insane. And Trump act like, okay, so if you want to read the rest of this article, you could find it on BBC News, 3 hours ago. Rachel Hagan, EU says Israeli strikes in Gaza go beyond what is necessary to fight Hamas. Israeli airstrikes and other military actions since it resumed the war in March following a ceasefire have killed 3,924 people. The Hamas-run health ministry says Israel says it is acting to destroy Hamas and get back hostages the group holds. everything that's going on. You need to think about this. Everything Israel's doing to the Palestinians is generating more terrorists. Everything that Trump is doing with these deportations is generating a terrorist. When are they going to stop and understand? Why are they so freaking stupid? I can't freaking believe it. It's enough to drive you crazy. It's driving me nuts. French pedophile surgeon who abused hundreds sentenced to 20 years in jail 3 hours ago in Europe. You're not going to get some of this stuff on, what is it, David Muir? Okay. I can't say these words. I'm telling you, man. Nobody's gonna help me pronounce these French, and especially, oh my gosh, these Russian words and stuff. I just like. I'm gonna try this, okay? Just give me a break here, okay? Be nice. Be nice. I'm not stupid. I'm fairly intelligent. I'm fairly educated. But when it comes to foreign languages, names, no. Just no. Joel Lay, Skonenek, okay, I guess. The former surgeon who has admitted sexually abusing hundreds of patients, mostly children. Oh, geez, that's sick. Mostly children between 1989 and 2014, has been sentenced to a maximum term of 20 years in jail. That ain't enough for that guy. How about, like, when are they going to, sometimes things need to be taken care of. Like down there for these rapists. I think a lot of it might stop if they know they were going to lose their balls. Don't you? Give them a wet noodle down there. Take out all that shit that makes you get all, excited and stuff. Just like that. Right? Am I right? Oh, excuse me. I got to get this coffee, man. Damn. Le Skornek was dressed in black as he stood emotionless in court listening to Judge Audbercy deliver the verdict. He had admitted the charges in March. Okay, I'm not reading any more of this perv. Laura Ghazi got him. Oh, too bad. 4 hours ago, U.S. and Canada. Musk is disappointed by Trump tax and spending bill. By James Fitzgerald and Nadine Youssef. 4 hours ago, BBC News. Elon Musk has criticized one of the signature policies of Donald Trump, marking a break from the U.S. president who he helped to win re-election in 2024. Yeah, he rigged the frickin' election. Last week, the U.S. House of Representatives narrowly passed what Trump calls his big, beautiful bill, which includes multi-trillion-dollar tax breaks and a pledge to increase defense spending. It will now head to the Senate. Tech titan Musk told the BBC's U.S. partner, CBS News, he was disappointed by the plan, which he felt undermines the work he did for the president on reducing spending. Geez, you've been had, Elon. Didn't you know that? He had diseases. Everybody that he touched, like your Midas touch. Trump's got the other one. What do you call it? Trump, he don't have the Midas touch. He's got the tin touch. The tin touch. Instead of calling him the gold man, they call him the tin man. Oh, dear. Everybody he goes near, they lose their shirt. Elon's great rocket, boing, failed again. Don't that make you happy? Don't that make you happy to see these guys like waste freaking billions of dollars on bullshit? And just like, go ahead, keep throwing your money away, you stupid fuck. You know, excuse my language. That's exactly what it is, man. That's exactly what it is. Oh my gosh. Tech Titan. How can you be a tech titan? You can't even get a rocket to fly. Tech Titan. Well, I guess his Tech Titan shit don't go to aerospace. Well, they had one successful. I don't know. It's like blow up. And, the other thing they were saying they were using these rockets for multi-purpose use. Bad idea. Ain't that what happened to Challenger? They were reusing rockets that fell from previous missions, refurbished or whatever. I'm just trying to think. Is that what it was? That one of the gaskets were bad in a rocket, and that's what made it explode and kill them astronauts? Refresh me on this. But yeah. Insane. So if you want to read this goofy article, Musk disappointed by Trump's tax and spending bill. 4 hours ago, James Fitzgerald and Nadine Youssef. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, you know what? I did hear something about this years ago. How laughing gas became a deadly but legal American addiction. Nitrous oxide, known colloquially as laughing gas, has many uses, from a painkiller during dental procedures to a whipping agent for canned whipped cream. While its euphoric side effects have long been known, the rise of vaping has helped create a perfect delivery vehicle for the gas and a perfect recipe. You get that? Recipe. Mangled news, folks. For an addiction, experts warn. Meg Caldwell's death was inevitable. Was it? It wasn't inevitable, turd. The horse rider from Florida had started using nitrous oxide recreationally in university 8 years ago, but like many young people, she started to use more heavily during the pandemic. The youngest of 4 sisters, she was the light of our lives, her sister Kathleen Dial told the BBC. But Ms. Caldwell's use continued to escalate to the point that her addiction started running her life. She temporarily lost use of her legs after an overdose, which also rendered her incontinent. She still continued to use, buying it in local smoke shops, inhaling it in the car park, and then heading straight back into the shop to buy more. Wow. She sometimes spent hundreds of dollars a day. Wow. Where the hell? Wait. Okay, car park. That's, is this Great Britain? My gosh. Ah, okay. I didn't know you could buy, man. Okay, she didn't think it would hurt her because she was buying it in the smoke shop, so she thought she was using this substance legally, Ms. Dial said. Oh, boy. So, so they could buy that stuff in smoke shops. That's amazing. Okay, so that's it. Okay, here's something live with Diddy. Diddy the dickhead. Judge rejects push for mistrial in Diddy's sex trafficking case. How can you mistrial something like that? I don't. Technicalities, man. These lawyers, enough to make you pull your hair out, right? All right, let's go. Okay, now quit saying that. French Open, Rufus Swiatek beats Rad Canoe in straight sets. How about that? Slovakia approves sale of brown bear meat to the public. Whoa. That ain't, yeah, bear meat. Wow. Good stuff. Wow. So, that's all. I'm going to get out of here and let's go to these places on these places. Reposted by who? All right, show it, damn you. It just clicks on and off. There you go. D.ly. Writer sometimes, clown always. She, her. Reposted by her. And she reposted Origin. The shit ain't working today, man. Did you know that? This ain't working. But anyway, when you close, what I'm doing for radio people, and people don't know on YouTube either. When I'm hovering over the person's name, it'll bring up their full name. Because a lot of them just use letters and stupid stuff. Okay, there you go. Oregon, okay. It says, why do fish eat the plastic we dump in the ocean? Are they stupid? I don't know. Fish just eat whatever they eat. If it looks like some kind of other little fishy or something, it's going to chomp down on it, just like sharks do. They're not looking for, hey, I'm going to have me a human today. No. They don't do that. They just like, hey, man, look at that big fish. I'm going to chunk it out, man. Moving around. Reposted by Lady Grey Wolf 10. Coca says, every minute, every day, to a poster that says, we fight fascism in this house. Yes. Reposted by Francesca Bonanno. I'm on Blue Sky, folks. If I didn't say that before. House Judiciary Dems. House Republicans just tucked a provision into Trump's budget bill to block courts from enforcing contempt orders against government officials who defy court orders. This is unconstitutional. Republican bill would limit judges' contempt power. I heard that yesterday. Yeah, and they passed it. The Republicans passed it. You know they would do that. It's like, no. This shit's got to get taken care of pretty soon. And these people, that's another one. These guys, they're supposed to be ICE. They're all they're all dressed differently. They all cover their mask. The other day it was like blue jeans and t-shirts. Today it's like what do they call that on Fridays? At work, casual day. Yeah, it's like casual day every day for ICE agents. Tell me they aren't recruited from the Proud Boys or the Oath Keepers. Just tell me they aren't. I don't call you a liar. That's who these people are, man. Who they trying to kid? What did Kristi Noem do? It just, oh man, I'll think of it. It was something like idiotic. She's going to run out of money in July. So I don't know what they're going to do. Oh, boy. I don't know. What's this? I don't know that. This is like computer. Maybe you guys can help me somewhere. Reposted by Please Help, MASH, and all this stuff. Rad posted this. Rad, and not 18. 18 plus only. It says a lot of your fave SW might start disappearing offline. I'd start helping while you can. A lot of your fave SW? I don't know what is it? What is SW? What does SW stand for? Huh? Let's see. SW. Slang. Whatever. Slang. S-N-G. W. Urban Dictionary. Here we go. Swag. SW, swag, typically refers to the term swag. Swag in this context signifies a new blend of style, confidence, and attitude, often associated with distinctive fashion choices and assured demeanor. A lot of your fave swag might start disappearing offline. I'd start helping. I'm lost. Ugh. Daniel Saradsky. There are no U.S. sanctions on supporting individuals in Gaza, just people tied to designated terror organizations and the Palestinian Authority. I don't know. All right. Can I still deal with private companies and individuals in the Palestinian territory? Yes. The prohibitions are not territorial in nature, but rather targeted against the parts of the Palestinian Authority controlled by representatives of Hamas and other terrorist organizations. Okay, so there. What am I doing here? All this. And it goes on. So you want to read that? Okay. Okay, so I don't. Hey, come on now. Reposted by Lori Darlin and Ms. M, MSM. RFK Jr. on science. It is not merely that speeches, statistics, and records of every kind must be constantly brought up to date in order to show that the predictions of the party were in all cases right. And if the facts say otherwise, then the facts must be altered. What? Oops, JK, this was Orwell. Wait a minute. I gotta say it in his voice. RFK Jr. on science. It is not merely that speeches, statistics, and records of every kind must be constantly brought up to date in order to show that the predictions of the party were all in cases right. And if the facts say otherwise, then the facts must be altered. Oops. JK. That was Orwell. RFK Jr. says he may bar scientists from publishing in top medical journals. Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. took aim at reputed journalists such as The Lancet and said the agency will create in-house publications instead. Okay, I did it, okay. Don the Con. Exactly, he's nothing but a mob boss. This is not a presidency, it's a mobster running a criminal enterprise out of the White House. In American history, we've never seen a criminal like this guy. The corrupt serial lying con man pardoned tax cheat Paul Walzek after his mother bribed him with $1 million at a Mar-a-Lago dinner. Walzek stole from his employees to fund an extravagant lifestyle and was pardoned by Trump before he ever reported to prison. And this was, Constantine is fed up with Republicans, did that. Dawn the Con, she reposted Rick. Rick Longthread. That's me. I get too wordy. And I make people upset. But I had that problem. I had that problem at work too. You know, they're like, you don't have to write a book. I'm like, listen. I write everything down because I don't want 1,000 questions after I'm done. And that's why I get so in depth. So eat shit and die. You know? Don't get this old jarhead pissed off, okay? Just don't get me pissed off. Oh, what are we doing now? Oh, come on, man. We got to move. It's 27 minutes. Okay, let's go over to Threads. A Texas bunny, Andrea Del Toro. Great lady. Got to follow her on Threads. When Trump signed the BBB, he literally undid everything that Doge just did. The big, beautiful deal. What? Elon, I was disappointed to see the mess of the spending bill, quite frankly, which increases the budget deficit, not decrease it, and undermines the work that Doge is doing. I think a bill can be big or it can be beautiful. I don't know if it can be both. This is very weird Wednesday. Okay, it is. And Amy's piece. Tonight I came across a photo of myself just hours before I was... Oh, no. This is terrible, bad. Amy, God bless you. Tonight I came across a photo of myself just hours before I was date raped at college with the guy and his roommates. It was a formal... My freshman year, I was in my first black velvet dress and a bow in my hair. I was 19. I'm stunned at how young I was. Literally looking at innocence. Everything changed within hours of this photo. I spent the last few years reckoning with this in therapy and treatment, and I'm on the other side. I love that girl. She's my mirror. I got her back now. You bastards. You fucking bastards. God damn. Real quick. Yeah, I'm going through the Handmaid's Tale. I guess I told you, already. And, man, it's horrendous. So I got like 30 seconds left. Brown-Eyed Susan. What is this load image? What is it? What load image? Oh, load image. There ain't nothing. Okay, you could dress it up, but it's bullshit. Both these men called the underage boys, brought into their homes their sons, but never adopted them, and nobody looked into it. What schools were they enrolled in? Matt and Michael? I don't know anything. Oh, these guys. I don't know. Nancy Drew here can't seem to find where they were sent to school by their dads. I'd love Matt and Mike to supply one. Since they're such great dads, where did they graduate from or even attend? They have answers. And my time is up, man. I guess I want to see you guys Monday, huh? Yeah, now she comes around after all that. You know what I mean? Crazy ass cat. Oh, man, you have a good day. I got to say goodbye to these radio people. They want their music. So let's just do that shit, huh? Say goodbye to them. All right. And say goodbye. All right, we'll see you there. You have a good day. Be careful, don't get that Rona. Say goodbye to you guys, right? I guess that's something I gotta do, huh? All right, you be careful, man. Don't get that Rona. Or that RSV or anything else, man. Try to stay healthy and happy.